Out there, I haven't been on for a few weeks, about maybe 3 weeks. It's good. Good playing music. If you hear the music in the background, it's my young granddaughter playing the guitar. Anyway, what I'm going to talk about today, I spoke to one of my good friends and a few of my friends, but one in particular, she was so upset. She applied for a few jobs, and each time they're saying, "Have you had these needles? Have you had the coronavirus needles?" And she said, no. So they said, well, virtually you're not going to get a job until you get this needle. I think this discrimination, if we have a choice in Australia to get vaccinated or not to get vaccinated, what's coming to me and all my friends, even my daughter's saying, it's starting to feel like a communist country here. We've got dictators everywhere telling us what to do. The Prime Minister and the Labor Party, as I said before, I'm glad there's a new party coming. I'm really happy because we need to dissolve Liberal and Labor and start afresh from the working class, from the sensible people and all. I'm not saying every politician is not sensible, but man, they're not listening to the Australian people. If you don't want to get vaccinated, then it's your choice. But why should you be vindictive about it and say, well, if you don't get vaccinated, we're not going to give you a job. We're going to make sure your children suffer, or we're going to make sure parents on Centrelink suffer. It's disgusting. No one voted for any of you as politicians to dictate to us. You work for us. All of you work for us, but you take it up on your own will that once you get voted in, I'm the big leader. I'm the mower of all people. You work for the Australian public. Just like the police force. I was a prison officer for 30 years, 2 months off 30 years. I worked for the public. If I mucked around or done anything, then I suffer. Politicians seem to muck around and nothing happens. So there's a law for one, a law for the others. You got voted in, Liberal and Labor, the pair of yous. For now on, what we should do, if you get voted in any Labor Party or Liberal Party or the new party, which I'm hoping goes in, and Pauline Hanson Party that comes in, you tell this is what we're going to do over so many periods of years. We're going to work this out. Don't get behind the black doors or closed doors and say, right now, we didn't tell them about this, we didn't tell them about that, we're going to do all this first. Forget the public. Everyone's supposed to have a choice in life. Yes, when my turn comes up, I may get vaccinated. I may. But it's my choice. My daughter's choice. Her children's choices. But why force it on people? It's a different thing with measles and all that. That was being proved for years and years and years. They've got so many different vaccinations and all you keep saying, we might have to renew it again, we might have to do this and give you another jab. What about the Australian doctors I've heard about, the powder form, they mix it up and all that, and you drink that. Why can't we get the Australian scientists, doctors, our own people, and put the money into our economy and get our people working on good stuff? I'm not saying the other stuff is bad, but when you come out and say, well, we might have to update it, we might have to do this, and if you don't update it, you're going to get the sack and all that. Who do you think you are? You all crawl around the public once you get in there, waiting, vote for me. The minute you get in there, I'm the dictator, I'll tell you all what to do. No thank you. And I felt so sad for this lady when I spoke to her. She can't even get a bloody job because she's made the choice. She didn't want the needle. No needle, no job. That's disgusting. What's happened to Australia when you've got the bloody police in Victoria? They were forced to do their jobs too, a lot of them, turning rubber bullets on people. Like I said, I was a prison officer for 30 years, 2 months off. I worked for the public, the police officers work for the public. Overall, 99% of them do a great job. Same as prison officers, same as public servants. But they're not dictators, and I reckon a lot of those poor men and women who were shooting those rubber bullets and fighting to stop all the rioting and all that, and the people screaming, they must have felt sick when they went home, but not one of you politicians give a damn. All you care about is yourselves. And then at the end of the 8-year period, you got a full pension for the rest of your lives. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry I got a bit upset, but listen to my friend today getting so upset about it, I felt rotten. Anyway, God bless you all and look after yourselves. Thank you.